TPK? What is TPK? Oh yeah. Yep. That's why I'm admitting defeat and moving. We're going to do something else. You guys come back here when we get a level or two under our belts.
Time becomes distance.
Okay. It was Wild Hunt Archer and two beasts. Like more often than not, he was one-shotting the party before I even could do anything, or one-shotting Val of all people. They weren't dire bears. Ferocious something. I need Harem with me to do this. I can go claim this, just for starters. Go down here to the witch's hut and then make our way through back to town so we can pick up Harem. Wish there was a way to change your party easily without having to go back to town. Do it, Buddha.
I shall end this suffering. My life is a burden.
All right. What do we have? Bandit Brawler.
Die! Die! Die!
Weird for him to miss both shots like that, especially on bandits.
Consider me provoked.
Hey, bummer cat. Thank you.
This is for you. We're fatigued, so that's also the issue. Wait, there is what? I've already forgot what I was talking about. Taste my fury.
Damn. Oh, it was empowered. That's why. There's a button on the campaign to swap group members. Oh, okay. Excellent.
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
Let the attack commence.
She was cranky having her beauty sleep interrupted. Can you come with me and fight in every fight?
I am your shield.
You're in the way of my loot.
Step, step, step.
Yeah, wasn't good loot anyway.
My life is a burden.
Route manager. Okay. Oh, we need to level him up. Okay. Take a look at his spell book. Bet it doesn't increase the time that the enemy dead. Yeah. Doesn't increase the time or the number of summons, right? The number is RNG. Okay. bone shatter for sure. Freedom of movement lasts forever. Yeah, but fear. Maybe we could just put... No, we can't put fear there. It has to be one of these two. We'll try it. Righteous might seem as OP. And slate living. Let's camp.
The virtues of a noble chevalier are entirely foreign to Celebida. He kept inviting me on a date so persistently, and behaved as though he was deaf to my objections.
Living kills
Just
untouched.
say
Blind
that you
strike
will
is a
meet
nuke,
him in
has
some
increased
quiet
heavy
place,
damage to-
and I'll
yeah,
show
that's
up
what
instead
the
of you.
Wild
I
Hunt
will give
Archer
him more
was
than he ever
using
bargained for.
on cooldown, basically. On top of its 4 ranged attacks. It was nasty. Let's save it here. Oh, he's blind.
Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
There we go. The golem. That's right. Praise Torag. Don't let Harem hear you say that.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
No buffs. Fantastic. It's a handsome golem. I could reload and buff beforehand, but we'll see if we need it.
Tear them apart!
Okay.
Adayana.
Wait. Most suitable spell slots. We just rested. The fuck? Bone Shaker does not work on him. Like 15 DR 10. Sounds about right. That didn't work. How do you like fire? The world may never know. Woo!
May I see your entrails, please?
Damn.
They go down!
Astrid. He's got some serious defense.
Patricium Turinos.
Brada bless. I mean, if we can hit him, it's not terrible. It's just getting to that point, you know? I'm sure he's immune to this too. Try it again. Just kidding.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Wow. Okay. We'll pre-buff this time. Every once in a while, it's like it goes in slow motion, and that like I hit V and it goes back to normal. But where's the animations speed? Party animation speed.
How may I help?
Start with this. You drink that.
I won't let you down.
Buff yourself.
I crave for
Buff
adventure.
yourself. You do a bless. You pop that.
Something bothering you?
Yeah, I don't think the golem's going to be evil, so I'm not sure if protection from evil is the play there.
Don't hesitate.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
I am yours to command. I'm listening.
Right here, my friend.
Here I am.
Confide in me.
See.
They use their breath weapon. That's a poison. So neutralize poison. Wrong fucking spell. Delay poison communal.
Well, sorry. Was lost in thought.
Alright. Sure. Give her some strength too.
Here!
Share your troubles.
Well, prayer once the fight starts. As well as haste
Becomes distance.
once the fight starts. Oh wait, I think on Amiri I have a weapon that might be good for this.
To victory!
Construct Bane, yes. I mean, it's not going to do as much damage, but it should help negate the damage reduction. Get them, boys. All right. Now we're going to haste. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Say we're going to prayer. Let's move up a little bit first. So get him in the prayer. Yep, Harem, you're pretty useless at this point. All right.
Consider me provoked.
Jesus.
Tear them apart!
Let us strike as one!
Wonder, can he be greased? Yes, he can. Okay. I think 2 point. The animation speed at 2 is a little much. Try what you said, 2.6. Or 1.6, not 2.6. He doesn't have bones, so you can't bone shatter him. Critical hit of 111. Yeah, no damage reduction for you, bud. That made the fight easy. All she had to do was just land a hit. The golem freezes. Inside it, something vibrates in harmony, and the dents left by your weapons quickly repair. Harem approaches the metal monster and examines it from head to toe. An invisible idol made of an indestructible metal. Another proof of our empty pride. Every master wishes to create something that will outlive them, but why? So that their creation will live on for a short while before returning to dust. The rest of the universe? Ah, masters, masters. Harem pulls the key. To his surprise, the whole lock comes out of the golem's body, along with the key. As Harem stands amazed, the monster falls to pieces, as if it were made of not the strongest metal in the world, but of rotten wood. Oh wow. Adamantine, with your bare hands? You're a beast. Spill it. When did you get so strong? Have you been lifting weights at night instead of praying? Have a good one, Roscoe. One of the dwarves, clearly their leader, a gray-haired man with a massive symbol of Torag around his neck, jumps down from the hillock where the dwarves climb to escape the golem. He looks at Harem and what he's done, astounded. How? How did you do it? That's impossible. I don't know. I don't. Who are you? Forgive me, Your Grace. The surprise made me lose all my manners. My name is Jarmund Skega, Paladin of Torag and the leader of this group. On behalf of our whole clan, I thank you for your help. And you must be Harem, the priest of Grutus. I've heard a lot about you and the unusual path you've taken. I would like to speak to you. You would like? Well, I wouldn't like to even see you. We have nothing to discuss. This is just what I need, to listen to another sermon about Torag's greatness. Paladin Herod replies to Harem's indignation with a humble bow. I'm not so arrogant as to preach to a priest. Your faith is your choice, and I'm not one to question it. I only want to know more about your spiritual journey. Harem only sniffs with contempt. Harem, you've broken metal with your bare hands before. What? When did that happen? Ah, wait, you're talking about the anvil? Yes, I did do that, but why? I asked Grotus what it meant, but I received no answer. Harem pensively wraps his beard around his finger. Anyway, are you safe now? Yes. May Torag bless the soil you walk upon. You saved us. The Skagag clan is in your debt. Alas, we have no treasure to reward you for your kind aid, but it's only temporary. Believe me. When we find a way inside the fortress and recover the legacy of our ancestors, you'll see that no one can accuse the Skagag clan of stinginess. Look at them. Here they are, true children of Torag, greedy, conceited, unable to see beyond their own noses. They barely escaped death, and there they are, diving into its maw again, blinded by the glitter of imaginary treasures. I contemplated making them leave, but let us allow them to stay and continue what they are doing. If they're in such a hurry to dig their own graves, then let us not interfere. Hey, Defiance. Lift weights in a video game? Yeah, there's video games that allow you to lift weights. I think in Grand Theft Auto there was something there. There was lifting weights in Biomutant. But yeah, I've played a few games that had it. Thank you. I see you have no love for your people or our God. No. Don't be so quick to frown. I have no wish to preach to you. But I believe you said you broke the unbreakable with your bare hands. Please tell me about this. I think I have an idea of what power lies within you. The searing palm. The magic anvil in the desolate bronze-shield fortress, desecrated by trolls. It was destroyed by my fist, as if it were made of sand or wood that had rotted from within. It only waited to be touched to fall to dust. Jarmon pensively holds his hand upon Torag's hammer, which hangs about his neck. Could it be? What are you talking about? What power hides inside Harem? The touch of the Unmaker. This is rare. This is a rare, very rare gift of the god. It happens once in a generation. I can't say who grants it. Perhaps Torag, perhaps Grotus. Perhaps it comes from some other source we know nothing about. It is the power to give death to things that live on beyond their proper time. Ill things created with a flaw, like this golem. Desecrated, like the anvil. The robust creations of dwarven hands that beg for death, but must continue to exist. The dwarf blessed by the touch of the Unmaker can put an end to their suffering. Nonsense. I've never heard of this. Grotus granted me this power. Why do I have to find out about it from some paladin of a traitor god? The god of helplessness and cowardice. The gift of the gods. By Grotus, you prove it or admit you're lying. Yes, I can prove it. Harem, his words make sense. Maybe what you thought was Torag's curse was actually a gift from the gods, which your kin simply couldn't understand. It is possible, but then Torag and his followers are even more stupid and blind than I thought. Just imagine. If this is true, the reason for my woe is not a curse, but the simple fact that none of my kin was wise enough to recognize the divine gift. You said you can prove your words? I challenge you now. The touch of the Unmaker is not only the power to destroy. You can take the heart from an item. All the love and effort put into it by its maker, by the mercy of Torag. Strike the golem once more, complete the unmaking, and show us its heart. The fuck? Okay. Harem looks gloomily at the quiet golem, then shrugs and smashes it with his fist. The golem falls to fragments with a pitiful clink. Leaning down to search through the pieces, Harem takes hold of a shimmering blue jewel. He examines it, then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. There, a gift from Torag. Be he damned. So what's next? What do I do with it? So do we give it to the paladin or keep it for ourselves? I'm assuming that's what this choice is. I just don't know what the outcome of either would be. Well, we'll stay on brand for our character. You owe nothing to anyone, especially the Torag and his servants. Well put. You know as well as I do how dangerous it is to accept gifts from from gods. And he destroyed it. You're right. Aram hurls the jewel into the rocky ground. It breaks into shimmering shards that darken and vanish the air. You wish to keep digging a grave for you and your group, Yarmond, then continue. I won't interfere. Maybe someday I'll return to bury your bones, but for now, farewell. Gifts from the gods, curses from the gods. I'm starting to think the same thing. But thank you for coming here with me. I probably wouldn't even talk to this Yarmund on my own, but now I have much to contemplate. Let us go. Let us leave these Skaga. As they do, as they will. I mean, so what happens if you give them the jewel? Anybody know?
Step, step, step!
Okay.
I did it! What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Nothing here.
Oh, did you see that?
Have anything else to say? Guess not.
Trail me.
Part of me wants to see what the other option is, so we'll create a hard save here. And go see what the other option is. Scum saving.
Right here, my friend.
Oh no.
I won't let you down.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun!
Well,
Something bothering you?
Yes, I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Share your troubles. Shall we move? We shall move!
Na, er,
Okay.
Time becomes distance.
Blood for Gorham!
Okay. Let's start with haste.
Die! Die! Die!
Jesus.
Tear them apart! Here!
And plus. Right here.
Consider me provoked.
Let's grease him again.
Yes! They go down!
Jesus. Can't be missing like that, Amiri.
Let us strike as one! Ha!
Sashani Savitur.
Okay. Try again to hit him with fire. Ooh. Rude. I imagine electricity would do nothing because we couldn't hit him with it. Come on, Amiri.
Do not falter!
I don't think it counts as undead, but yeah.
Yes!
18.
This is for you.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Let the attack commence.
Fucking hell, bud.
Bring it!
Okay.
Patricium Turium.
Okay. What's up, Shinobi? How you doing? All right, let's go through all this again. I already read through all this dialogue, so we're just seeing what the other option shows us. If we give them the jewel, see if there's just to see what happens. It's a gift. If it's a gift from Torag, then give it to his servant. Aram hands the jewel to Jarmund. Thank you for telling me of my gift, Jarmund. Do not expect it. It will reconcile me with Torag or with my people. Find a way of make good use of it. Fine. If not, it doesn't matter. You can keep looking for the entrance or go back to your mountains. I care not. Thank you, Haram. I'll make you good use of this gift. I'm sorry that everything turned out the way it did, but I respect your decision and won't try to convince you. Okay. I'm okay with that. There's something up here.
Step, step, step.
Sadly, that's the only loot to be had here. Oh. This way. Okay. Let's rest again and hopefully get his spell slots where they're supposed to be.
You've endured no less suffering.
I don't understand why his spell
Haven't
slots
you
are all
realized
fucked.
by now how pathetic and cruel the world is?
It's as bad as we allow it to be. And it's as beautiful as we make it. So stop grumbling and get to work.
Giving him some of that tough love. All right, we need to go down to here.
I need to catch my breath.
All right. Camp again.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, but at night you were moaning terribly in your sleep. Did you have a nightmare? I can share my calming herbs with you. They'll help.
Really? Thank you, Octavia. This would be great. I know only one way to fight off nightmares, but I'm trying to cut down on my drinking these days.
They spoiled the meal. So what exactly did we need to do here? Flower in the swamp. So we have to go searching for this flower now. So I'm guessing it's either up here or down here.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay. Nothing up here. I do remember there being a difficult fight here. I can't remember if we actually did it or not. Like, succeeded. Yes, we did. Go down and talk to the witch, maybe? Does she sell it? Doesn't look like it.
Trail me.
All right.
What's that?
Dryad leaf. All right.
How may I help?
This.
Magritium Durinos.
Step, step, step! I spy?
Is he?
What do I spy? No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
I see something.
Requires your attention.
Okay. Unlock it.
Time becomes distance.
search was not in vain.
Where is this blasted thing?
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Not there.
Step, step, step! I spy? What do I spy?
Ring of protection +2.
Done.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Aha. Yeah, simple enough. Have anything new to say? Olga Verniax is back. She lives in a house outside the village. Is that so? That's welcome news. Why, oh why didn't she visit? Did she really forget me? So much wasted time. It's unfortunate her father didn't live to see the day. But he left a letter for her. Where is it? Please give her this, her father's last words to her, and tell her to visit me. I would love to see her again. Okay. How about you? Alright, so we go back down here to the witch. Here's the letter. The dryad named Teresia remembers you and will be glad to see you again. She asked me to give you this letter. Oh, so that's how it is. Well, what does it matter now? Oh, Teresia. I should visit her someday. Okay. Simple enough.
Trail me.
Okay. No, I'm not. I am a chaotic good. All right, so we need to go to this other town. There's 2 quests there. Um, 3 volumes. Need to check and see if I have that or not. Upgrade another village to a town. Okay. So travel there. Thought we had something with Candlemere.
I need to catch my breath.
Oh, I lost a button. Thus the inevitable end of the...
They had a chaotic evil option in the dialogue there. But since I'm not chaotic evil, we weren't going for that.
Who will prevail? Does it
Kobolds.
matter?
Why can't you move? You can't skip your turn. What the hell? There we go. Weird.
Onwards!
Oh, I need to swap her weapon again. Oops.
I'll fight if I have to.
All right. As you were. Continue.
Time becomes distance.
So we need to check every trader for the onslaught armor pieces. Okay, I thought she might have something to say, but I guess not. That's gonna take a while. I wish there was a way to speed this up.
I need to catch my breath.
You know what? Let's go here. By the town, might as well.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
So we need to go speak to Jubilos about the events. I have a proper thank you for your help at the inconsequent debates. I'm happy to do so now. Hope you don't think me entirely ungrateful. Have you figured out anything about that riddle? The host's answer to your question about the gnomes. Not quite, but I'm working on it. I'll certainly inform you of my findings. I must admit, such an answer is quite in the spirit of the Fae. It must lead to somewhere, and I'll find the show. This is what I was thinking about Candlemere. I was surprised you didn't want to be freed of the Zottenrappel spell. Why did you willingly suffer it? But you see, I understand well what bleaching is. What a fatal effect it has on the gnomes. Those poor fellows were acting like that for no darker motive than desperation. Their foolish jokes allowed them to live just a little bit longer. You see? I don't mind becoming the joke myself, for a while, of course. Not if my life was being threatened. But I'll let someone live a couple days longer. So you help them continue their prank to help them. That's a worthy act. Stop or you'll make me blush. Talk about the inconsequent debates. Yeah. Okay.
What's in wait for me there? Step, step, step!
Old iron dwarven axe. We'll hold on to that. Okay. Okay. And double check this. The guards that were told that a half-elf named Cheryl robbed you. Is this true? Cheryl robbed? Can't be. He's a great young man and capable tailor. We agreed I'll lend him money to start a shop at a humble rate of interest. He didn't steal a single coin from me. I can vouch for him. Give me a moment. Buy some rope. All your rice. There we go. Not sure what the dinosaur bones are for. It says it's used in casting certain spells, but okay. What will you do when you meet Janish? What do you mean? Stupid question. I'll crack his skull, that's what. I'm not going there to have a chat with him. What will you say to Janish when you see him? Nothing. I'm not going there to talk. I just want to spare the world his continued presence once and for all. Well, at least they're in agreement. Go talk to Knock Knock. I'd like to know more about you. Come to right place. Depend on what you want, what you want knowing you want. How'd you get the name Knock Knock? Sound when others hit my head with rocks and sticks and boards. Make knocking noise. Give me lumps. Usually hit me 2 times. I show them be hero, then I knock them. Can't wait for being a hero. Did you take revenge? Yes, hero come, then knock show tribe what hero is. It was a good day. Yeah, I was there. The tribe hitting me, giving me name. It knock's fault though. Mom not raised, knock in cage. Let him run around, getting adventures. Who's your mother? Not know. One day I realized I'm wandering around. Go find other goblins. Then, knock. What do you mean you were not raised in a cage? Oops. You longshanks raise your short shanks bad. Goblins raise right. Keep children in cage until bigger. It's a smart way to raise kids. Not wail and cry unless put spiders in cage or snakes. Miss your village? The village, yes. Smelled like toads. Beasts eat bad goblins. Children kept in cages, all as should be. But at least no see chief again. That good. Why do you mangle words? Not us, you. You longshanks and half-shanks are drunk with words. Use too many. Like a cloud of flies out of your mouth. All that noise make it hard to listen to you. See? Here you. Knock raises a hand and flaps it, pantomiming talking. Me Baron. Greet word. Ask word. More words, then boring words. And slows, then dips, making snoring noises. And now me asleep. Not your fault. Knock help if can. Bet it you who not talk right. Longshanks and half-shanks think goblins half-headed, no brain. But you're the half-heads who drink too many words and vomit them out. Don't tell that half-shank Lindsay. Are there other goblins who can speak common better than you? Other goblins? Other tribes. They put on big show, add extra words, waste everyone's time. I'll still say you all mangle your speech. You're worse than most of your kin. Legends say other goblins steal words from Knock's tribe. Not true. They speak more words, but it's because they are all cursed to do so. In Stolen Lands, goblins speak correct. Do you have some problem with Lindsay? Lindsay smell gross, like spring flowers. Has tiny ears, never files teeth. Combs hair till shining. Washes self and clothes. She write in book all the time. Oh, is that all? Other half-shanks, they just squealing blood bags waiting to pop. But Lindsay like Chatterfly. Lindsay. Right. She sing bad too. What's wrong with writing? What's wrong with writing? All goblins know why. It stills think thoughts. Takes them away. Lindsay do it all the time, but somehow she still have think thoughts. Why she have so many? So no wedding then? What? No. Not what wife? Not her. Gross. Getting sick. Wait, no. Swallowed it back. All good. I'll tell her you said that. Or not tell her that. No, she writing book. Curse knock. Right. You don't like Lindsay. Enough about her. What's wrong with writing? Wait. Goblins don't write. How do you remember anything? Why you stare at me? Do I have bug on face? I've heard goblins sing. It's infamous. What, like knock kick fast, knock bite deep, knock stab you while you sleep? There's a long, uncomfortable silence as knock stares at you, dragging his finger across his blade, as if coaxing it to sleep. No. Songs make ears hurt. Want to bury your head in the dirt. But that was a rhyme and a song. That? A song it not what you thought. I like your rhymes. You say what? I know not. What will you do now? Be a hero. Knock teach you. You teach knock. You see? Yes. Okay.
Time becomes distance.
Light mace. Do you have anything new to say? Wow, a lot. I want to ask you a few questions about your past. That's reasonable. Who wouldn't want to know about their subjects and companions? Tell me the story of you and your sister from the beginning. The beginning of the story is quite unexciting. My sisters and I were born in Qadira, a place most unsuitable for tieflings. The people there honor the radiant Sarenrae and think of themselves as guardians of the good. Of course, no one threw us in a dungeon right away or tried to kill us for no reason, but we could forget about social status. It's not possible to rise from rags in that country, where they value connections and reputation more than gold. Since birth, they looked on us as evil creatures, vicious and unpredictable. Not that it's entirely false, but what is truth, generally speaking? I've always known what I was worth, and what lot I deserved. If superstitions stand in the way of achieving a goal, that's no reason to shed a tear. Better to use those same superstitions to your own ends. I must say, in Qadira, they idolize Aasimars almost as passionately as they hate tieflings. So I thought with a little effort, I could pass as one, and my mastery of fire would be mistaken for a sign of Sarenrae's goodwill. Of course, a masquerade of that sophistication required a little outside help, and I found it. I made a contract with a resourceful devil who calls himself the Forefather. He wove an illusion over me and my sister, hiding our tiefling features from everyone. I hope this doesn't shock you. It's not that I want to bind myself to a powerful and devious creature, but what choice did I have? To wash bowls at a caravanserai until the end of my days? That wouldn't just be a waste of the priceless gem that I am. I'm burdened with caring for Kaliki, that naive walking virtue who is totally unfit for a hard life. You tried to fix an injustice that came upon you as a curse from the cradle. That can be understood and forgiven. I'm just the incarnation of goodness and innocence, aren't I? What was the agreement you made with the devil? I'd have to spend the whole evening telling you all the details. Contracts require thoughtfulness and accuracy, especially ones like this. But to put it simply, I was to do as he commanded, and in return granted me a powerful illusion, which could make my sister and I indistinguishable from Emberkin, descendants of Piri, race of Celestials. The contract included a number of caveats and limitations. In particular, the tasks that the devil would give me could do me no harm. The contract didn't involve my soul. On the contrary, it bound me until my death, but no longer. What assignments did the devil give you? You'd be amazed. They included fighting evil. The Forefather comes from a line of apostate devils, or Demiavigas. They live for only one goal, to turn people's souls away from serving any god but Asmodeus. Demiaviga made a nest for himself in Qadira long ago, finding special pleasure in enslaving the servants of Sarenrae. Nothing helps to turn souls away from a faith better than fanatics of the faith. You have no idea how often as a zealous servant of the good, their struggle against evil has pushed others in the arms of that very same evil. That's why the Forefather sent me to serve the followers of the cult of the Dawnflower. Unlike the old church of Sarenrae, those cultists celebrate the goddess more for her warrior aspect than her mercy. My duties included seeking out secret cults of demon and demon worshippers and other springs of evil that sun-swept the land of Qadira, real or imaginary. Questions, suspicions, public trials, one or two exemplary executions, and fear sank its claws into the hearts of the weak and doubtful. How can a good goddess allow this? What if I'm next? Those who entertained such doubts would soon hear a knock on their door from a messenger of hell, offering a simple solution, protection and prosperity in return for their souls. That's how I aided the legions of hell, by working under Cernre's sunny banner. What was it like, living disguised as Aasimars? We've lived for a few years under this disguise, gaining a certain status, influence, and crowds of gullible suitors. In time, I found a patron from among the followers of the cult of the Dawnflower, a man of great wealth, with a personal army of mercenaries who roamed the lands of Qadira night and day, seeking out monsters and those who worship him. I quickly became his confidant and joined his army, all as the forefather desired. But perhaps this is why the devil agreed to give us the appearance of Aasimars. I mean, sounds very similar to what she's doing to us. Everything was going perfectly, but then Kaliki, that silly child, got herself mixed up with a band of tiefling renegades who were too cowardly and stupid to achieve anything in their lives by their own wits. They organized something like a secret society and gathered in the evenings in their huts. They spoke of opening everyone's eyes and making them treat the outcast with dignity. Sooner or later, they would have done something stupid and gotten themselves caught, and brought my sister down with them. So I helped them a little. I put my patron's people on their track. If only I could have kept Kaliki from her foolishness. On the night of the raid, for some reason, I told her the truth. Thought I could explain to her that her actions were threatening our secret. I thought she would see reason. But nothing works out as one plans. She hurried off to warn her friends and fell into the hands of the cult of the Dawnflower. Her disguise was unmasked, and with it, my own as well. Oh, sands and skies, I can't imagine the rage my noble patron felt. His Aasimar confidant turned out to be a treacherous tiefling. I had no interest in learning how far he'd go in his rage, and immediately set off to flee. Alas, as soon as they found out what happened, the remaining members of the cult of demon worshippers who I'd once helped to disperse quickly tracked me down. They summoned a soul eater, who cut my life short. My story was at its end. Tell me how you were resurrected. Better ask Kaliki about that. When she learned of my death, she pleaded to Nethys, the god of unparalleled powers, and his herald agreed to return me to life, but in the state we're in now. Only one of us can be in the material plane at a time. Meanwhile, the other sleeps in a special demi-plane. What happened at Jamandi's mansion? You know the fun part of our story? When Nethys returned me to life and the poor hungry soul eaters started following my trail again, you cannot discover me so long as I live disguised as Casey. But he keeps trying. That's one reason why my sister and I never stay in one place for too long. We moved north, living there until we reached Restov. Lady Jamandi's offer was simply too tempting. Bring some pathetic bandits to Hill and receive a barony in return. Of course, Casey could never be a baroness, but the adventure itself was an intriguing opportunity. Besides, I was in desperate need of a distraction, so I showed up at the reception, made some valuable connections. I witnessed the attack of the unlucky assassins, but then, unfortunately, missed out on all the fun. The moment I ran through fire at the mansion, I was carried away to the demi-plane, and Kaliki came forth to deal with the consequences. You know the rest. Jesus. I'd like to know more about you. How does it work? You're living in turns. By the power of Nethys, my sister and I cannot meet. For as soon as one of us appears in the material plane, the other one is immediately spirited away to our demi-plane. There we sleep until it's time to switch back. The demi-plane, by the way, is full of elemental energy, which is wonderful for restoring our strength. It's a pity this ability came after we paid such a heavy price. I would have avoided my painful death, and I long to see my sister again, and singe her hair to show my gratitude for everything. The demi-plane nourishes us and keeps us from all kinds of trouble, but the price, it's hard to live and make plans. And at any moment you can be pulled from reality, only to return after a few days or even weeks. I'm glad that thanks to you, we now have at least learned to control the process a little. Do you like it in the Stolen Lands? I prefer large and bustling cities to backwaters, but on the other hand, the chance to build up a whole state from nothing is so tempting. I don't like chaos, though I've learned that at times I won't be able to play by the rules. So here's my answer. With some effort and right investments, your dominions might become something someday. Tell me about your sister. We're at our 8th summer when Kaliki, the spring of my solace, got angry at me and chucked a bunch of desert thistles into my hair. Had to cut them out afterwards. That's what you have to suffer if life rewards you with a sibling. Though I should say that that very evening I burned her favorite dress. With great trouble comes great satisfaction. I want to talk to you about what it means to be a tiefling. Admit it, you like my horns, or is it the tail? I do, the horns and the tail, they make you special. And that's it? I've been known to spark curiosity. How are tieflings born? We are born if an ancestor laid with a powerful and evil outsider, be it a devil, demon, or some other dark creature. Many mortals do this, believe me, either for power or pleasure. This heritage can be hidden for many generations, and it can manifest in many ways. It's difficult to find two similar tieflings. Which outsider do you and your sister descend from? From a devil. Can't even guess which one. Of all the infernal beings worshipped in Qadira, the Whore Queen Mahathala is the most venerated, secretly, of course. Servants of her court frequent these lands, and they leave trails. Everything is clear. Tell me about Qadira. Qadira is part of the Padisha Empire of Kalish, a great and thriving state. Don't think me rude, but the northern states are but a pale shadow of my homeland. Only Taldor in its height could compete with us, though it's long since lost its power. The land is wealthy, powerful, and full of opportunities for anyone cunning enough to seize them. Pity they're all devoted to Sarenrae, and the whole array of superstitions that go along with it. Look at your golden-haired priest boy, and you'll see at once what exactly makes living in Qadira so unbearable, despite all its grandeur. Don't you think the disk of the eclipse reacted strangely? Maybe. My sister and I have tried to figure out what happened, but failed. We need a real specialist of this sort of magic, a specialist like I can't even imagine. I can definitely say that the disc hasn't been destroyed. It seems to have become part of my connection with my sister, helping us to move between the material plane and our demi-plane. We'll continue to explore this new ability. Maybe we'll learn more at some point. What made you stay here after you found your relic? A fair question. You see, there's an important detail about how I died and returned to life. I was killed by a repulsive creature called a Soul Eater. After a spellcaster aims it at his victim, the wretch will chase it tirelessly and endlessly. But when I was returned to life, the Soul Eater lost its prey. But it's still chasing me and might show up at any time. It would be much easier for me if I could meet it here, surrounded by experienced monster hunters, ready to protect a poor fugitive from danger. I won't let anyone hurt you, and we'll deal with the beast if it shows up. I like your confidence. I have a penchant for the strong and confident. Would you like to spend some time together? You do realize sooner or later you and I would just burn this house to the ground in the heat of passion, and then the entire capital. You like playing with fire, don't you? Wait.
Trail me.
We go down and come back up. Look, we have a noble guest. Come to think of it, it is us who are guests of the Baron. Anyway, it's a great honor. Let's see if you can complete my task. The road through Varnhold to Talon Peak is terribly inconvenient. Let's start small. Go fix the post. Tilted. We'll fix it up and paint it in no time. Okay, I guess we'll have to come back and continue our conversation another time. I guess she gets a little exhausted after Nookie. Oof. Let's just get 2 diamonds.
Step.
Talk to Tristan. Nothing new. All right, Amiri. Nothing new. What'd you want to ask me? City's getting rebuilt after the bloom, but the people survived such terror. I know almost all of them, and I see in their eyes what that nightmare did to them, and I thought we should cheer them up somehow. I can make a special treat for everyone, but I can't do it alone. Thing is, I have a very special family recipe, which I'm sure the locals would love. It's, don't laugh, an omelet made from a rock's egg. This bird is not really a bird, but a huge monster that lays eggs very rarely. They're considered a royal treat. Only a few people in all the stolen lands have ever tried one. If we treat the people to this delicacy, the whole neighborhood will be buzzing about it for months. What could be better medicine for their fear and sorrow than something fresh to boast about? I know there's a rock that lives on Talon Peak, but it's a dangerous place. Hard for the reward, but none of the hunters I know will risk going there. But I know you can handle it. I know it's no task for a baron, but there's no one else to ask. Okay, we'll do it. Potato.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Show us what treats you have. Cooking supplies at least. All the meat, some milk, potatoes, trout, veggies, nuts, sure. You have anything new to say? Emerald.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Alright, to the throne room. I'm sure we have lots to deal with. We have a situation on our hands. You need to act. Ganymede, an annoying little skylark from Patax, is giving a show in the main square, and her songs are highly seditious. Remind me who she is? She's among the most talented bards of Patax. More importantly, she's one of the King Iravede's most favored singers. Anything she sings most certainly promotes his agenda. Let's hurry to the square.
My life is a burden.
Okay. Here we go. Ganymede Bellavara, the charming bard from Patax, stands before you with a lute in her hands, surrounded by a crowd of the capital's citizens. In a moment, she notices you and blows you a kiss. What's going on here? Your Grace, you're so preoccupied with matters of war and state, but somehow someone has to think about the spiritual matters as well. None of the river kingdoms can match Patax in the field of art. Who better than our bards and artists to bring the gift of song to the people of this young barony? Maestro Bellavara, so happy to see you here, but why are your songs so cruel? Let her tell us about her so-called art. She began a performance with the Hells to King Iravede, and continued with a song about a certain young noble from Bravoy. Saw a beaver in the corner. What's up, Boz? Gotta get that vanilla flavoring somehow, right? Young noble from Bravoy who searched the stolen lands in hopes of finding a potion of wisdom, which was supposed to make him smarter, but instead, by mistake, he always found and drank potions of conceit. The name of the hero in the song was Rander Rebetta. The good old days. Bards can sing whatever they like. We cannot punish them for that. These are the words of a true ruler. Your Grace, you should visit the Rushlight tournament at Patax. You can see for yourself. But freedom and esteem our bards enjoy in my homeland. And of course, your subjects will be able to prove themselves in various competitions. What is this Rushlight tournament? How could you not know? This is one of the greatest Pataxian traditions. Once every few years, the king announces the date of the tournament. We greet guests from all around the river kingdoms on the banks of the Rushlight River. The whole day of the tournament is full of mirth and the spirit of competition. Everyone has a chance to prove themselves. Fighters, archers, singers, storytellers, and even fans of strong drinks. The drinking competition is an important part of the program. Sure. King Iravede will be happy to hear this. See you in Patax then. Interesting. Okay.
Time becomes distance.
Back to the throne room. Take it easy, Resco. Your Grace, the goblin, the one you found, he's asked to see you. He claims you are in need of training. I think he is rather in need of a bath. Several. Cinnamon. Yes. That's what it was, Boz. Amber Vault with Dark Sacrifice and Ultimate Damage Link. I think that was. Sounds right. Knock Knock strides in as best as his short legs can manage. Then his gait slows, then stops as he takes in the throne room. His eyes and ears swivel independently, as if trying to take every direction at once. After scanning the area around him, he looks upward and squints, as if uncertain there's a ceiling above him or not. He stands still, swaying slightly, eyes affixed on the building. Others in the throne room are distantly silent, disdainfully silent. Some wrinkle their nose and take a step back. Some of the guards' hands fall to the hilt of their blades. Sidekick almost didn't see among all the Longshanks. Why in my chair? You son of a bitch. There's a light chuckle from someone in the room, quickly silenced. Took a while to find way here. But now, here to take rightful place, be a hero, and show you how to be a hero. I can help, like before. Side by side, big hero, and not big hero. You need it. How can you help? Actually, Your Grace, if you're considering accepting assistance from this Knock Knock, if this Knock Knock truly wishes to be helped, and one of his goblins might, and is one his goblins might listen to, there have been sightings of goblins near Oleg's, possibly dispossessed by our recent encounter. Massacre. Swept them all up except for those who ran fast. New tribe probably have very long legs, very hard to catch. But not for me. I can round them up. But unless they were still being chased, it's not like them to keep moving. Tires went out. They better stay in the capital, like Knock Knock, even if it smelled bad here. Pause. Did they ever fix the statue armor set? Or does the golem still drop off after the initial 8 seconds? It's a cluster. They supposedly did. Trimmer now works. They screwed it up again. Why am I not surprised? They patch one thing, break 5. It doesn't even last for 8 seconds. What the fuck? Like when they broke the build initially, before they broke it, you would pop Golem and you'd have the, what was it called? Was it Golem of Death? Wherever you killed something, it extended the duration. And as long as you extended that duration, it kept Golem up, you still had the damage buff from the statue set. When they patched it, it broke it to where it cut off after that initial 8 seconds. So you're telling me that they fixed it so it still works once it's extended, but they cut the duration down? Drops off as soon as you kill one enemy. What the fuck? That is... oh my god. Techno now has Borealis set working, implying 90% damage on frozen enemies, and it's ridiculous. Oh, I bet. Ultimate freezing bullets now do like millions of crit damage. Jesus Christ. Oleg has sent word of these goblins via courier. He has been reluctant to leave in case they raid the post in his absence. Apparently they've been quite diligent in trying to raid his storeroom. If your goblin ally could deal with them. Very well. I have instructions on how I want you to handle it. I'll make you my specially designated warden. Drive them out, by force if necessary. We'll go. Lead to post. Knock, follow. You would like firepower, pyro? No, I liked it before. They flip lava shots mod to give you 25% firepower increase on volcanic. Really? That would be interesting. Maybe I'll have to reinstall Outriders, and I won't be streaming it probably, but we'll like in the evenings I occasionally play stuff just to relax before I go to bed. Maybe I'll check that out. All right. A bloody ritual called the Braided Man. I think Valerie's a good person to deal with that. Okay. No, he's going to be tied up for a little bit. And 1500 BP. Can't afford that. Let's see, needs 160, so what's 70? Okay. I messed up some stuff. They did a pretty good job with this last patch, won't lie. Lots of buff to mods, tricks to pyrotechno. It just sucks that the dev's still broken. Yeah. I mean, the Anomaly Devastator was fun. It just wasn't as fun to me. But part of my enjoyment of the firepower dev is just like everyone was so adamant that, oh, it can't work. It's not gonna work. I made that shit work. Brought some relics. Okay. So we got all the things. Belongings of brave heroes who performed their feats here before you. I sent you would be interested to hear their story. These lands took many lives and spawned many legends. I can now tell you of a distant expedition undertaken by a group of Breivik heroes known as the Drowned Trees. I hear rowlocks creaking, river water splashing, bushes rustling and arrows singing through the air. I feel an invincible will, a cold resolution to finish what's been started no matter the cost. My chain armor clings to my body. My young hands grip a sword tightly. I am the leader of a group of brave souls set off to the stolen lands to clear them from bandits once and for all. Hey, no worries. I mean, these types of games aren't going to be for everybody, just like Outriders wasn't for everyone. Surprised you didn't try playing Diablo 2 Remastered. I wasn't really interested in Diablo 2 Remastered to begin with. I wasn't interested in Diablo 4. But with everything that's come out with Activision and Blizzard, me and my wife are both boycotting everything from the studios. So no Diablo 4 for me. We set sail on a large freight boat. It serves as bait for the bandits, who keep throwing themselves at it, only to find death. The death as inglorious as the life they lived. Yeah, it's the principle of the matter. And like what they did to that poor girl, like bullying her and harassing her to the point where she killed herself, and just can't support that studio, those studios anymore. I mean, I'm not saying it won't ever change, but right now, no. From time to time, we manage to capture a prisoner. While our Inquisitor talks to them, I go to the stern, shutting my ears to their cries. I imagine myself that these are scum. I remind myself that these are scum, drenched in blood to the elbow. I think upon our cause, freedom for my homeland, an independent Rosland. But still my goosebumps rise with each pitiful cry. I must steel myself and be strong. Who was in your group? A paladin, a ranger, a sorceress, a priest, an inquisitor, and me, a fighter. All experienced combatants over and over. We've saved each other's lives in times of need. Why do you question the prisoners? The bandits attacking our boat are small fry. We're looking for their main lair, a place known as the Drowned Trees. We seek the leader of the bandits, an underwater monster named Dargot Drew. And we will not leave without his head. Have there always been so many bandits in the Stolen Lands? This land swarms with them, and we meet them more often than common merchants. You see, we started a rumor that the Outdoory sword lords are using this boat to sneak treasures out of the country. Now half the gangs in this area are hunting us. At night, it seems a whole army is attacking our boat. Far too many for us to fend off, but luckily we don't have to. While they battle monsters we've summoned into pitch black magical darkness, we drink the potions we prepared and dive under the water. The scum break into the hold, but instead of treasure, they find their final surprise, the work of a Restovic alchemist trap. A dozen barrels of highly explosive oils, barrelmancy. We watch from a safe distance as the boat is blown to pieces in a deafening explosion. Everything has gone according to plan. The more who die here, the fewer will meet in the Drowned Trees. Battlefield 2041 or 42. I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to play it or not. I mean, it's EA, so ain't that great either. But we'll see. We march through the forest and camp to regain our strength. Their nest is close. Our Inquisitors discovered everything, even the location of their secret entrance. Today we rest. Tomorrow the Bandit King will draw his final breath. Even if you sneak into the Bandit camp unseen, how will you handle all of them? Each of us is worth 24 in battle. Besides, we are well prepared. Chaos, confusion, and summoned monsters will be on our side. And fire. A lot of fire. What kind of secret entrance? An underwater path winding along the swamp bottom. We have potions to breathe freely underwater. We couldn't see beyond our outstretched arms of them in the muddy water. And there are plenty of traps along the way. but the Inquisitor learned all the signs that marked the safe passage. At least, we believed she did. We trudged through muddy waters. Suddenly, a giant log, studded with blades, fall from above. I managed to stagger back, but the paladin who walked alongside me is now a gory sight, spread thin across the ground. Ugh. The next moment, a monstrous creature emerges from the darkness, a twisted cross between a fish and a monkey. Its clawed hand reaches out, effortlessly melting away the Inquisitor's flesh, then ripping out her heart. This is the king of the bandits, Drast Plays. The bandit we captured did not lie, for the secret passage he spoke of led him straight into the underwater lair of his master. I buried my terror deep in my soul. There was no time for weakness. There were only 4 of us left, and we were grasping for air by the time the freak's lifeblood stains the water. We leave the beheaded body on dry land, and then retreat and recover. Only now I allow my hands to tremble, my breath to race unbidden, my tears to flow. Dice can do amazing stuff when they want, which is true. As long as the EA doesn't interfere too much. Still on the fence. So, what kind of monster was this Drast Plays? Say he was once a normal human, but he offended a powerful fae. She cursed him, turning him into a monster, but one bestowed with the ability to breathe underwater and melt human flesh with his touch. With these powers, he became the Bandit King. Do you find anything useful in Dargot's lair? Oh yes. The Bandit King was a true collector of magical items. We lost 2 of our friends, but what we found there would help us finish what we started. So the bandit wanted to set you up, but he played right into your hands? You could say so. Drast Plays didn't expect an armed party to appear before him, but we were too unprepared for the encounter. The bandit's lie cost both sides dearly. The next night, we returned the same way. We swim up to the surface and quietly gather our bearings. Above us lay the drowned trees, and enormous dead trunks emerging from the water, bridges crisscrossing their branches. The air is filled with the sounds of battle. Having lost their king, the bandits now battle each other for power. And now we're ready to join the fight. We leave at dawn. Behind us, smoke rises up to the sky. The bandit nest smolders and blazes. Only 2 of us remain, the priest and I. We've won, but this victory tastes of ash. Cinders and swamp ooze. I ask him, tell me, is Vanki, was it worth it? He puts his hand on my shoulder and says, yes, Jamandi. Now the stolen lands will be ours. I wish I believed him. Jamandi? Is this the story of Jamandi Aldori, but she's still alive? Some people become legends in their own lifetime. Jamandi has performed many glorious feats, and there may yet be more ahead. Jamandi has once cleared the stolen lands of bandits. Why must we do it all over again? The death of Drast Plays, the destruction of the drowned trees, weakened the bandits, but not for long. The paladin who died was a noble. It was he who was supposed to claim the stolen lands and send in his troops. While Jamandi sought another candidate, or a priest capable of performing a resurrection ritual, a new bandit leader emerged in the destroyed fortress along the banks of the Tuskwater. Within the year, the stolen lands were swarming with gangs once more. Okay. I'm hoping the sequel to this, Wrath of the Righteous, has more voice dialogue, so I don't have to read everything, because it does take its toll on your voice. All right.
My life is a burden.
I wish I was born in a noble family. Servants to lick my boots and bring me breakfast in bed. Not like in my tribe. They wake you up with a kick and hustle you to cook for them. The stinking goats.
I bet your time among nobility would be even shorter than mine. You'd jump up the moment you were trying on your third dress, or drinking tea with your auntie. You'd trash the place and run into the forest.
Probably so. Spoiled the meal, though. All right, where are we going? Allen Peak. Wanting to go here. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade our next town as well. What is this relic you spoke of? Can I help you fix it? It's a hammer named Obliteration. Hold it with both hands. Whatever you hit, the only thing left there would be a greasy spot. Gave it to my son when it got too heavy for me. He named it Nibbler. You see, its head has beak-like wedges made of nubrix. Nubrix is a very hard celestial metal. Cuts through iron like a knife cuts through butter. It was a fine hammer. Nobody knows how many skulls it cracked. It broke the day my son was killed. The hammer's head was cracked all over from a magical blow. It needs to be reforged. Where can I possibly get a nubrix? Without that, the hammer is just an ordinary sledge. You can use it to hammer in posts or tie it to your neck and drown. Technically, is bound to have some. If you come across one of their camps, you might find a nubrix there. Okay. And we need to talk to her about her cursed weapon. The goods you've been selling are cursed. Would you like to explain yourself? Cursed? Oh goodness. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. It's simply impossible. My creations are impeccable. I'm a master, you know. Such a thing has never happened in my entire life. Nobody could. Sartain. It's him. He's been spoiling my work. No one else could do it. The little bastard tried to tarnish my name. By the right granted me by our agreement, I am calling upon your grace. Sartain insulted the reputation of the master, to whom you promised protection. I'm asking you to find and kill the bastard. He must be hiding in his hut, not far from the capital. Okay. Check the trader for one of the onslaught pieces. Where might he be? Nothing there.
I need to catch my breath.
I don't like this whole bloom season.
I agree.
Okay. See if we can upgrade this town. Okay, well, let me. Okay, we need to see if we have all 3 volumes of this. Jesus. All right, that's 1. Two, 3. Okay, so we have all those for rocking. Yeah, it says the upgrade. We have to upgrade this. Another village to a town. don't understand why. Throw a shrine down. I don't understand. Alright, so we have to find this guy in the capital.
Step, step, step. Trail me.
Where the hell is this guy? I don't know.